Hello, my All in the Cards family. I'm sorry, High Priestess Key family. Okay, I am High Priestess Key 333. Of course, I do have a big channel. Well, not a big channel. I mean, it's still a small channel, but I mean, it's growing, right? But it's smaller. I mean, it's larger than this page right now, and I'm still trying to get it bigger, right? I'm still just considered, a small fish in a big pond over here on YouTube, but I put out my content in reference of the energy that I have at the time. Okay. um but here on High Priestess Key 333, today we're doing the water element, okay, energy. Right now, I would like to say that, of course, in the Vedic and then the true sidereal, the spiritual astrology is what I resonate with here on this channel. That's what we talk about. We don't do the Western. So if you are more resonated with the Western astrology, this may not resonate with you. But if you resonate with the Western and with the Vedic, it may resonate with you as well. And it should, right? Because the truth is the truth is the truth, right? You can't change that. So I resonate and I speak and do messages from the ancestors, the Most High, and allowing your ancestors as well to use me as a vessel to speak to you in reference of the messages about the true sidereal, which is about where the planetary alignment was in the sky when you first took your breath here on this earth, and where the actual planetary alignment is now in the sky, what you can look at with your physical eyes. All right. So right now the sun is still Cancer. Okay, I always tell you guys this. I've shown you this. Oh, also I'll go back and look at the full moon reading if you haven't already. The full moon will be on the 8th and the 9th, which is truly on the 9th because it's at 3 o'clock in the morning, and it's going to be in Capricorn, true sidereal. All right. Okay, so I tell you about all of that over there. Go check it out. I'm not going to discuss that again. But what I will say is right now we're still in Cancer element in a lot of placements. Well, not a lot of placements. I meant water in a lot of placements, right? So right now, Cancer sun still moving through the true sidereal, and also Cancer in Mercury, which is retrograde, right? So you're reflecting, you're reassessing, you're reevaluating. You got all the re's that's bringing up a lot of emotional things, right? So we'll see a lot of things happening in the collective in reference to people not being able to control their emotions. It is true. Okay. I just did a handwritten message in reference of my Patreonians this morning, about that, right? To be very careful. Today is also a Mars day. Mars is actually in um, Virgo, okay, a earth sign, right? But Virgos is about following all the rules. And sometimes when it is that someone is in low vibrational energy or feeling their confirmation, but when their frequency is very low, right, then their mind and their emotions and their thoughts will be affected with their emotions. So sometimes what they may speak and what you may hear may come off a little uncomfortable for you right now. Okay, and it's written. Okay, so do keep that in mind. Right now we're sitting in a lot of Saturn energy when it comes to the next chakras. Right now the next chakras do show us that we're in Alicia in the sun, and in Mars we're in Uttara Palguni, and in very, very strong Mercury, we're in Pusha. Okay. So those are, well, Pusha is definitely Saturn's energy. Where the moon is right now, it's in Venus, but we're also back in that Ashleisha, which is in the Vedic as the next chakra. That is Mercury energy. Okay. So communication, you see what I'm saying? The communication may be aggressive. You could have those petty arguments, petty fights, people all in their emotions. We could see a lot of unaliving of things because of these type of situations. So water, this is all being talked about on your messages, all right? Because you this water energy, and I always tell you guys, these readings are not based off of just water signs, although it will resonate more with the water, because Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces is just that, right? And Saturn and Neptune are both in Pisces right now. So that's another reason why I'm doing water, because water is the most prominent energy right now. Okay, so let's get to your messages, water. I will speak in reference of using my ancestor deck. This is not tarot, okay? My ancestor deck is messages directly from the ancestors in reference of what needs to come through and what you need to know right now in the energy based off of the planetary alignment. So I just gave you a little bit of the verdict, and I gave you a little bit in reference of the planetary alignment. Let's get into the messages from the ancestors for water right now. What is it that water element needs to know right now, ancestors, for water? What is it for my waters element? Whoever resonates with water. You could be other signs and resonate with water, honey. You be all in your emotions. It depends on where it's at in your chart. As I always say, we are a little piece of all the signs, okay? In due time, all right? Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, ancestors, is always telling me to mind high, right? Because we're getting a lot of that right now, right? Especially in the collective, getting a lot of knowledge. Using it is applying it as the wisdom and the understanding. Ancestors, water element. What is it that the water element needs to know right now? Water. Asha. Yeah. Yeah. Look at the ancestors coming through for water. Yeah. Right now, water element, the ancestors is coming through in a major way. Okay? Straight like that for you. All right? And it's making things that you may have thought was impossible possible. Okay? Because the Netarus is coming through in reference of what's changing for you. That's my Netaru card. Netarus is the Egyptian ancestors. Those are the ones that definitely resonate with me, right, in reference of my ancient ancestors. And that card being in that aspect of the law of perpetual energy, right, is telling me that things are changing and can change for my water elements. Okay, people that's in the water element, this is about things. Expect the unexpected right now. Expect that you can change and shift the energy that needs to be shifted right now. Water, okay? As the flood watch comes up on my phone, all right? Anything can be done right now. The ancestors want you to know in the divine energy that is happening at this time. So remember, all good things are also weighed in balance of the bad, okay? That's the energy of that Mayati energy, which is about balance, right? Which all has to go through the spiritual court of law, all right? All has to be weighed, all right? So the ancestors want you to know, for my water element, cosmic energy is the force that is to be reckoned with right now for my water in reference of change, okay? Right now you generate life, okay? You may have more life coming into, because how do we come in this world? In the womb, in the water, in that, womb has the water. So it's going to be a lot of births right now. Power. You have the power over a lot of things right now, water, in reference of your life, in reference of, the ancestors helping you through, right? And your finances and love, having faith, and knowing that the ancestors is here to help you to continuously be grateful, because that's what that aspect is telling us, to be grateful, okay? The ancestors is telling you that. The ancestors is also saying, because in the law of compensation, the ancestors want you to know they're sending you that peace, that healing energy. You're protected, you're highly favored, your finances and things may shift and change. You may receive a lot of love right now. But on your soul, it looks like things that are here, as the ancestors telling you, it's time to start self-love, right? Self-love, right? Loving on self, right? Don't deny yourself that, right? Because a lot of times with water, you're people pleasing, you're helping others, you're pouring into others so much that sometimes you forget about pouring into self. And the ancestors say that is true, and that you need to change your mindset and remember it's about you. Ancestors is saying to my water element right now, the things that you're enduring is what the success is that you have, but also what you're attracting with the law of attraction is the things that's going to be successful for you as well. So you have that double-edged sword right now. And I'm hearing Cancer and Scorpios, Pisces, right? So the elements in that sign, okay, also is heightened right now. I'm definitely picking up that the water element is definitely able to create whatever it is that you desire at this time. Now is a wonderful time for you to use the element of water to manifest the things that you desire. And this wants you to understand that the moon element right now and in the phase that we're in, which is the gibbous waxing, moving into the full moon, is definitely your time for my water signs. All right. Ancestors want you to take control over that. A lot of you, water is the aspect of education for you. If you're not educating yourself right now, you should be educating yourself, retaining wisdom in some shape, form, or fashion, taking note of what it is that you need to learn or what you need to actually apply it to your life in reference of what you have learned. Okay, so the ancestors want you to know that's true right now. That's going to help you in multiple ways. Then you can actually understand. Maybe right now it's not clicking, but in your future it will. The ancestors also want you to know that some of you are changing things about your beauty and how you look, maybe even changing your hair, maybe even changing your clothes. There's an aspect here of change in some form of yeah, this is all about future. Okay, a lot of you are changing things, and it's like beauty. It's like your hair, it's like your clothes, it's like your makeup, your lipstick, or something has changed. Even, you know, maybe even lost weight, but there's a change here in reference of your beauty. But also the ancestors want you to know that a lot of you have to conquer your fears. Okay, because with fear comes your faith being lowered. Okay, so a lot of you have a lot of fear that is causing you to not want to take care of something or to shy away from something, or having the fear of, you know, not being able to accomplish something, when in actuality you have the power, you have the control. That's why the ancestors say what's changing for you in the law of transmutation of energy, which means of change, right? That you can change because you are the alchemist, right? And so it is, the ancestors say, with nature, right? Some of you need to get out in nature. You need to do things with nature, right? And so the ancestors say, don't go against nature, okay? Confirmation, confirmation. Thank you, ancestors. The ancient ancestors is coming in to tell my water signs that anything is possible. Nothing is impossible right now. I love this for you. Clarity on the water element. Ancestors say right now you're going to be attracting a lot of things. Ancestors say, don't, I'm pulling. Yeah, thank you, ancestors. I see you working. Yeah, because a lot of you, the trauma, it's been a lot of trauma and things you've been going through, a lot of strife, a lot of things that you've been dealing with, but the ancestors is here to help you through it. Okay, this full moon is very prominent for water element. You should be working with this full moon strongly. Okay, this is about transformation. This is also a time to be working with this full moon, utilizing and working with a black candle. Okay, work with a black candle, water, black, and work with releasing, letting go. Don't let nobody tell you not to use that to release, or a burning bowl ceremony where you write your petitions out and let something go. You know, really, really let it go. Wash it away, put it in the river, take it out your house, you know, move it away from you once you burn it in whatever, or, you know, speak it into existence with burning a black candle. Release, reassess, bring the darkness to the light, the things that you have been bottling up, the things that you haven't confessed to. The ancestors want you to release, release, release. State it, confess it, you know, bring it to the light. Now it's time for that transformation so it can manifest in your health, and manifest in your mind, and manifest in due time to give you the abundance that you are deserving of. All right. So water, this is a lot of what's coming out, because what you have been enduring is a lot of trauma, a lot of chaos, a lot of chaotic things that have been traumatizing, things that have made you feel some type of way, but you have the ability to shift this. You see, Don't give up on self. Ancestors is shining down on you right now. Ancestors want you to be confident, have courage. The ancestors want you to know that things are changing in your living conditions, in your, even in some of you guys' lifespans, things are being extended. You're being shown mercy. The ancestors is coming in with interventions, you see. So you have a lot of positive energy that's here. I mean, it's so much positivity that's here. I love it. All right. So the ancestors also want you to know, yeah, it goes right back to, Phobos energy, which is Capricorn energy. And it's all about that full moon that's in the true Capricorn. Okay. So work with Capricorn energy, look and see where Capricorn may be in your chart. Capricorns are known with the universal law of relativity. So everything right now is relative. Every problem has a solution right now. If you're going through any problems, manifest the solution. Ask the ancestors to deliver the solution. Work with your ancestors right now. I got that energy strong. Okay, because I'm definitely going to work with mines. All right, go get you some rum, go get some vodka, go get some things to work with your ancestors, honey. Get some ancestor money, whatever you want to do. Put something out on your ancestor altar, cleanse your ancestor altar, put some water out there, food, whatever you know, okay, or need to do it, because now is the time, water, for you to shine. Make sure when you're working with the element of water for any of your rituals, even putting that black candle, okay, near some water, in some water, however you want to do it, ancestors is showing it's true, okay? But be confident and pay attention to the things that's trying to change and manipulate your well-being, your mind, because of your emotions. Remember, your emotions take over your thoughts. Your emotions take over your thoughts, vice versa. Your thoughts can take over your emotions. Either way it goes, go with the ebb and the flows of life right now. So you must be mindful. The ancestors say, going through some things. The strife, they got you. They got you through the strife, through the disturbances, through the drama, through the trauma. Work through it. Even for some of you who going through some situations with your children, okay? Ancestors right there. Some of you got some respiratory issues. Ancestors working on that for you too. Something about your nose, allergies, something of that sort. The ancestors is working on that as well. Some of you about your irritable bowels. Some of you about pregnancy. Because I told you about the birth. Let life happen. Don't execute that baby. That's for somebody. It's your blessing in disguise. And in due time, you'll realize that realize. Okay. I love that saying. I've been saying it all day. I love it because it's really come full circle for me as well. But just be very careful with this message. Also, this is definitely something where someone could be dealing with some type of legal situations as well. If you are water, those things look like they're turning. Okay. So right now it's you tapping into your ancestors. Some of you, your home lives may be having some type of trauma and drama. I'm seeing that in there. I'm seeing some deception. You may be being lied to in some shape, form, or fashion. Cancer. And there may be some type of, I don't know why I said cancer, maybe cancer, but maybe there is some things going on with some of my Cancerians very strong, because I heard that very easily and it came right out. But now the ancestors say you have the ability to take flight in reference of your ability to heal thyself. Shed what no longer serves you, right? Just like the Alicia, which is in the sun and in Cancer, and Alicia in the verdict is a snake. You either in the snakish vibrational frequency, or you are shedding the snake energy that may have tried to attach to you in some shape, form, or fashion, right? But honor both of your ancestors, the good and the bad ones. The bad ones in reference of protection, the good ones in reference of the abundance, right? That is going to be ushered in. And some of them, both, right? For all things, okay, have duality within, all right? So meditation, prayer at this time is a giving. The divine feminine is rising up very strongly in the water effect of things. All right. Makes me think of the Emiya, Orisha energy that is forming in reference of the water. Right. Water has been very prominent in a lot of deaths and a lot of life in this current planetary alignment. So take heed, family, all right, and tap in. Much love to you, water. I'll see you guys soon. I'm High Priestess Key 333 signing off. Much love to you. Peace, family, peace.